When the American Republic was only 70 years old, there were about 1.5 million immigrants in a population of 30 millions. By 1890, there were 15 millions. By 1926, there would be 37 millions. Just about 1 American in 3 had come within 2 generations from Europe. In the early 1900s, when the tidal wave of immigrants poured into the European ports, Antwerp, Glasgow, Constantinople, Piraeus, Bremen, the people had to be corralled and processed. Now, what you had to have was an exit paper and the price of the passage. But long before the people reached the ships in the port, emigrant trains started deep inside Russia. And many people had never even seen a train, so they thought they were very grand, even though they were only linked boxcars with benches, sometimes without benches. The men in one car and the women and children in another. Every few hundred miles, the train would be shunted onto a siding, and new armies would come aboard of Austrians, Hungarians, Lithuanians, and finally a well-policed troop of Germans. And you'd come, say, to Hamburg, where in an enclosure outside the town, you would be bathed and fed, de-loused, your baggage and clothes fumigated. Then they were all ferried across to the big ship, and they came aboard, and they untied their earthly possessions. Now, in the floating commune of the immigrants, the status symbols were humble, but they were well defined. A suitcase, however battered, was a sign of a city man.